in the yesterday section, what we are discussing? We are discussing about Excel. Okay. So we started learning Excel. So in the last section, if I'm not wrong, so let me open the Excel sheets. Okay. So in the last section, what I told you like the introduction part, like what is the purpose of using the sheet. Sheet is used to insert the data into it. So sheet is the place where we can insert the data and we can create multiple sheets. As I mentioned, we can create multiple sheets. How many we want, like if we want 10 or 20, or how many sheets we want, definitely we can build those many sheets. And for every sheet, as I mentioned, for every sheet, we can insert 10 lakh rows and 48,000 columns. 10 lakh rows and 48,000 columns. This we have seen very clearly in the yesterday section. And I told you what is the purpose of using all these options, like an overview I have given for you. Let's what is the purpose of using file, then home option, then insert option, draw, page layout, formula, data, review. All these options I clearly told you. So now what we are going to do is, so in the first step, so what we are going to do is in the first step, we'll discuss two things today. So the one is data insertion and mathematical operations. Okay, data insertions and math operations. Let me write here. So just let me write. So first one is data insertion and let's say some math operations. We can say it as a some math operations. So these two we'll see very clearly. So what is the purpose of using the data insertion? So data insertion is nothing but inserting the data into the Excel sheet in the way like how you want. In the way like how you want. For example, uh, come here. So here, if you want to create the data on your own, you can build the data whatever you want. Let's say if I want to create 3 to 4 columns, and if I want to insert the data into those particular columns, I can insert here. I can insert here. For example, suppose I want to create the name column and I want to create the location column. For example, I want to create the name column. I want to create the location column, even though I want to create the salary column. Okay, any other column if you want, you can create here. As yesterday clearly mentioned, so once again I'm telling you, so these are the column names and this is the column indicators like A, B, C, whatever you see, those things are known as an column indicators. Now any data you can pass here. For example, the name of the person, let's say for example, Kamal is the name of the person, his location. So let's say currently he's staying in Chennai and let's say his salary is for example 1200. Okay, 1200 and another name you can give definitely. So the name of the person is Kiran and you can see the location. He is from Bangalore. He's from Bangalore and his salary, for example, let's say he is going to get the salary of some data I'm going to insert. So some data I am just going to insert. Then just give me a minute, guys. 1 second. Just 1 minute, yes. Okay, you can see here, let's say, suppose his salary is, for example, if I'm taking $2,000, sorry. Yeah. So you can take anything, whatever. And I already told you, if you want to expand, you can expand the data. Let's say you can just use this side content and you can expand the data. And see here, guys, as I mentioned, the first part is known as an header part. So let's say this is the header part. This is a header part. And These are the columns, column 1, column 2, column 3, and you have two rows, row 1, row 2, you have two rows. Simply you have two rows and three columns. Okay. And if you want to maintain the data in a proper way, like in a middle way, if you want to maintain the data definitely, so you can select it and you can select the all the things. You can select all the data at a time. So how can we select, sir? Using the control button, you can do it. Okay, using the control button, you can do it. For example, suppose if I use the control button and if you click on the next one, and again if I click on the next one, so like this you can do, or else click on the first one, and then what you can do is use the side button, shift and the side button. There will be four arrows. So beside the letter zero in your keyboard, so use the shift and use the side button and down button, left side, right side, depends upon the requirement. So everything is going to select. And all this data, like if you want to change the font at a time, if you want to change the font, you can just erase that one. You can give whatever the font you want. You can give the font whatever you want. And size also matters, like whatever the size that you want, definitely you can fix that particular size. After that, if you want to maintain the data in the middle, you can maintain the data in the middle, and to the center means definitely you can maintain the data in the center. Okay, so this is how the data insertion will be done. And the column names, mainly there will be a few things like the column names will be represented with a different color. As I mentioned, these are the column names. These are the column names. So definitely column names will be represented in a different color. Most of the data, not all the data, but most of the data. So how can you make the color for the column? Let's say very simple. It's very, very simple. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a very simple operation. I'm going to do a very simple operation. I'm going to select all the column names. You see here, I'm going to select all the columns. If you want to bold them, you can bold them. Okay. And if you want to change the color, so what I will do is, I will go to here. See, paint area. There is an option called paint. So click on this particular paint and change to any color. For example, most of the people will use blue color. So I will change the column names to blue color, which you can see. So column name I'm representing with the blue color, and the data inside the column normal I'm representing it normally without passing any, what you say, like any color or anything. Normally I am representing the data. Normally I am representing the data. So this is one of the data insertion methods. Data insertion like this, manually you can insert 10 lakh rows and 48,000 columns data. You can create whatever you want. And specifically, like if you want to target a column, so in the salary column, all the values I want to maintain in yellow color, like the background. For example, I'm going to select all the data in the salary. See, I'm selecting the salary. I'm going to click on this and I just want to convert to it. See, you can convert the data which is present inside the salary column into yellow. This is also possible. This option is also possible. Let's say if the name column, if you want to convert to any specific color, the down click on it and you can see a option called green color. Any color like dark green or anything, you can convert. So like this, you can insert the data and also you can change the colors of the data, whatever you want. Change the colors of the data. Yeah. Guys, following me now, everyone? Clearly? So this is data insertion. So manually you need to insert the data. So you need to take some time, give the column names, and you need to fill the data in the Excel sheet. So this is known as an data insertion. So, okay, data insertion, how to insert everything, we have seen very, very clearly. Now, what I'm going to tell you is, I told you yesterday one thing, like if I write any text, for example, if I write any text, if I write my name, it will come in the left side. The alignment will be on the left side. If I write any number, if I write any number in the cell, each box is known as a cell here. I'm telling you, every box is a cell. This is a cell. So this is a cell. Every box is a cell. Simply, every box is a cell. So when you write the text inside the cell, it takes the left alignment. When you write the number in a cell, suppose if I write 35, it takes the right alignment. It takes the right side alignment. Okay. So what is the difference? Did I told you about this yesterday? So text means left alignment and number means right side alignment. Why? Because see, the data will be in different formats. So the data will be in the form of text. The data will be in the form of numbers. The data will be in the form of date and time. Okay, date, time, decimals. Like decimals means like, for example, if you write a value, suppose if you write a value 25, it is known as a normal value, which is known as a whole number. We call them as simply whole number. Suppose if I write 25.55, if I write 25.55, we call them as decimal. Okay. So we call them as decimal. And suppose we call this as a whole number. We call this as a whole number. Okay. So one is whole number. Second one is, we call them as decimal. Suppose if you have the data something like this. So 2505, let's say 1997. For example, if I am having 1997. So now this is a date related column. So this comes under as a date. Okay. Now suppose if you have another content, let's say if you write 08 8:15. So whatever the time that is happened. So now this is a time related data. So like that, whatever the data that you are writing will be in a different formats. Will be in very different formats like whole number, decimal, date related, time related. Lot of things will be there. Not a single thing. Lot of types of data are there. So in that, if you see here, the text related things will be taking the left alignment, and the number related things will be taking the right alignment. This is defaultly happening because of the Excel. So as I told you yesterday, how you are watching the Excel won't take the input in that way. Excel completely takes in the form of mathematical operations only. In the Excel, everything is math related content only. I'm telling you. Okay. So easily it can understand. Let's say if the user is passing, if the user is passing text, it will easily understand. If the user is passing number, it will easily understand. Text means left alignment, number means right alignment. So in that case, what you have to do is, sir, then if I write any number, let's say if I write any number here, of course the number is going to take the right alignment. Of course, the number is going to take the right alignment. So if you want to change the number from the right alignment to the left alignment, from the right alignment to the left alignment, you need to keep only one thing in mind. What you have to keep is left alignment means text. So convert the whole number to the text data type. So select that particular number. It's a whole number. See, it is a whole number. As I told you, it's a whole number. So that particular whole number, you go to the general option here. You can see the general option. So in the general option, if I down click on it, you can see different things are there here. Different data types are there. I want to change this number to the left alignment, which means text. Select the text option. See, it becomes to the left alignment. So like this, anything you can do. Anything you can do. For example, let me open one of the data which I'm having in my laptop. Let me open one of the Excel sheet. Just to give me a minute. I will open one of the data in front of. Yeah. Suppose I am opening this particular data. Yeah. Okay. Suppose I am opening this particular data. Just give me some gap here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, you see any operation. You see here all the values are whole numbers. All the values are whole numbers in the Excel sheet. So definitely it will be in the right alignment only. It will be in the right alignment only. But here there is a column called salary column. A column called salary column. So based on the years of experience, if the person is having 1.1 years of experience, he is getting the salary of 39,343 rupees. If the person is having the experience of 1.5 years, he is getting the salary of 37,731 rupees. So experience mentioned here and also salary has been mentioned here. So both has been mentioned here. So now since the salary column also, salary means what? Currency, of course. It's a money. But here normally values only represented, but money is not represented. So what I will do is, if remember one thing, if you click on the column, only the column name will be selected. I'm telling you, only the column name will be selected. But if you click on the column indicator, which means B, if I click on the B, that entire column will be selected. Entire column and the data, entire data which is present inside the column will be selected. So I'm going to select the entire data. After selecting the entire data, what I'm going to do is I'm going to the general option. In the general option, I will change the values to the currencies. Now this looks pretty good. So like in a very good way, let's say in a salary manner. For example, if the years of experience is 2.2, so clearly I'm representing this value belongs to the money related thing, which means salary 39,891 he is getting. So like this, you can change the data types also. No, if you want to come back, you change them to the normal numerical values, which means the whole numbers. So you can change the values based on the input. If it is a number means it takes the right alignment. If it is a text based, it takes the left alignment. Very, very simple. Okay. So now, okay, this is the data insertion content. Data insertion content. Now what I am going to discuss in front of you is very simple. Let's say what I am going to teach you is some math related options we will discuss. Some math related options we will discuss. Okay. So before going to the math related options, I think we can see the condition formatting also. So let's do one thing. Before going to apply the math options, let me apply the condition formatting. Okay, condition formatting. So what is the meaning of condition formatting? So condition formatting option is nothing but you can see. So condition formatting option is nothing but whatever the data that you have, whatever the data that you have. So what you can do is on top of the data, you can do a lot of visualizations like understanding. You can easily understand the data very, very clearly instead of directly understanding with the help of the value, with the help of value. So let's say if you focus on the salary column, if you focus on the salary column, the salary is starting at 39,000. I mean, around 30 change, 30 to 40,000 in between that, we are having the salary. And then, of course, 40,000, 50, 60, and around 80, 90, 1 lakh, 1.2. So, mostly above 30,000 only. So, in the salary column, we are having the values more than 30,000 only. More than 30,000 only, we are having the values. So, now what I am going to do is, I am just going to click on this salary column. See, I am going to select the salary column. Once you select the salary column, you can see there is an option called here condition formatting. What is the purpose of condition formatting? So that you need to understand why we are using the condition formattings. Condition formatting is used to understand the data. Condition formatting is used to understand the data based on based on formatting techniques. Formatting techniques. So there is no need of focusing on the value. Let's say if anybody asks you, Kamal, can you tell me like I mean, top salary values means I will just check entire data. I will go through the entire data and I will figure it out like the people who are getting more than 1 lakh are the best salaries. So it will take time for me. Like let's say if I manually see all the values and if I identify, definitely it takes a lot of time for me. So in that case, what we can do, we can use the condition formatting. So I am selecting the salary column. After selecting the salary column, I am going to the condition formatting. In the condition formatting, you can see highlight cell rules. So first option is highlight cell rules. So the values which are greater than the salary values which are greater than, which are less than, which are between, equal to. So a lot of contents we can do. For example, I am going to select the salary column. See, I am selecting the salary column. I am going to the condition formatting. In the condition formatting, first one, if you see, if I see the first one, greater than. So now see, defaultly, a pop-up is opening. A pop-up is opening and some number is there. I'm going to remove that number. What I want to do is, I want to highlight the salary which are more than 90,000. See, 900, 9,000, 90,000. So the values which are more than 90,000, those salaries you can mark with a different color. You can give the color and you can see the color what it is selecting. Sir, why only that light pink color is selecting? So if you want to change the color, click on this downward arrow. You see, you can select the color whatever you want. Whatever the color that you want, definitely you can select them. For example, see, this is one of the part. Red border is one of the part, or else let's say yellow color, one of the part. You can see any color you can select here, whatever the color that you want, you can select that particular color. And you can see there is an option called custom format. Custom. Click on the custom format. If you click on the custom format, it will ask you to select any color, whatever you like. So you like the italic way of representing the data, or else you want any border to fill, any borders you want anything. But I don't want anything because most of the data presenting it is in a very good way. Why to disturb those things? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it. I'm going to click on OK. Now see, according to the condition, whatever I have given, the salary values which are more than 90,000, the salary values which are more than 90,000, it is selecting with a particular color which we are giving. See, the more than 90,000 values are marking. So now if any client asks me, Kamal, can you tell me the years of experiences who are having more than 90,000? Who are having, I mean, can you filter the data for the years of experience? I want to find how many years of experience need to get 90,000 salary, more than 90,000 salary. Clearly, I can say more than 6 years experience. So the people who are having more than 6 years of experience in the industry, they can easily get more than 90,000 salary because see 90,000, more than 90,000 data is representing with a color and years of experience also representing. Years of experience also representing here. And you can see here, let's say, lot of options will be there. Select the column, select that particular column, click on the condition formatting and clear rule, like whatever the rule that you applied till now. So what you have done, you told the Excel to give the color for the values which are more than 90,000. So if you want to clear it up, like you don't want to keep that content on top of the salary column. if you want to clear them. So you can use clear rules from a selected cell. Whatever you applied, it will be clear. Whatever you applied, it will be clear. Now you can go to highlight cell rules. Less than option is there. Less than option. For example, defaultly it is selecting the 80. Now what I want to do is I want to select the values which are less than 50,000, which are less than 50,000. Click on OK. Now if the client asks me, Kamal, can you tell me the years of experience? How much years of experience will be needed to get less than 50,000 salary? Of course, 1 year, 2 years is enough. In between 1 to 3 years of experience in the industry, they will be getting below 50,000 of salary only. Below 50,000 of salary only. So this also we can find out with the help of condition formattings. So select that particular column once again. Select that particular column. Go to the condition formatting, and whatever the rule that you have applied, you can clear it. Please clear it. So in the condition formatting, you can see here between options you can see just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Okay. So see here, I'm going to select the column. Once I select the column, between means a range of values. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on it. Highlight cells, I'm going to click on between. So now what I'm going to do is I want to find out the values. I want to give a color to the values. So where the salary range is between 50,000, where the salary range will be between 50,000 to 80,000. 80,000. So if I click on OK, you can see the data here. You can see the data is representing here. So the people who are having from 3 years experience to 5 years experience in the industry. So those who are having 3 years to 5 years of experience, they can expect the salary range between 50,000 to 80,000. So see how much information we are pulling it out. Let's say what is the years of experience are required to get more than 90,000 salary, more than 6 years experience we need. What experience do we need to get below 50,000 salary? 1 to 2 years or 3 years is enough. What I have to do, how many years of experience we need to have to get the salary of rupees between 50,000 to 80,000. Definitely 3 to 5 years. See, clearly mentioned here. So see what I am doing with the help of color. With the help of color itself, I can identify the information. There is no need of going through each value and analyzing with the help of paper pen. And no worries about it. Like it's a time-based process and time-consuming process. So for that purpose, we can use condition formatting. So condition formatting. So let me select that particular column. Once I select that particular column, go to the condition formatting. If you go to the condition formatting, whatever the rule that you apply till now, whatever the operation that you have done on top of the data using the condition formatting, please remove it. First remove it, then only go to the next option. See, first remove it. I'm going to remove. Again, I'm going to the condition formatting. You can see here greater than we have seen, less than we have seen, between we have seen. Equal to also you can see, like if you want what are the years of experience who is having 60,000 salary, like equal to, I think you try the remaining things. For example, if I click on equal to, if I select it here, let's say, for example, if I select not there, that's why it is not selecting. So like that, whatever the value that you want, definitely you can use that option. So equal to text that contains, if there is there any text, no, salary column is not a text column, it is a number related column, it is a number related column. And if there is any value, if there is any value, repeating again, if a single value, if it is repeating again means we call them as a duplicate value. If you want to see those values, you can use the duplicate values option. I mean, the value which is repeating again and again, if you want to see them, you can use the duplicate option. So that is how we will understand the data using the condition formatting. So there are a lot of options in the condition formatting. Let's say top bottom rules. So top 10 percentage, top bottom 100 percentage, above average, below average. So what is the meaning of all these options? Let's see one by one. Yeah. So let's see one by one. So top 10 items. If I click on the top 10 items, you can see, let me click on OK. Click on OK. So guys, you see here top 10 means here one thing you need to understand. Lot of students will think top 10 means first 10. Top 10 means first 10. No. Generally, imagine if there is any child, if he is studying something like 7th class or 8th class. So in that particular class, who is the best person, like who will study more means who gets the more marks. So here also same story. Like the people who are having the top salaries, top 10 means the people who are having top salaries will be top 10. So that's why you can see what values is selected. So almost the people who are having 90,000, 1 lakh, 1.10, 1.2. So 10 options has been selected. Top 10. Click on the condition formatting. Go to the top bottom rules. Top 10 option is there, no? A pop-up is opening. I don't want 10, I just want 5. Top 5. Top 5 people based on the salary. So if you click, top 5 also will be selected. Top 5 also will be selected. Before applying, as I told you, before applying, apply condition formatting, clear it. First of all, clear it. Click on the condition formatting, top 10, say top 5. Now properly it is selecting. See, top 5 means what? 1 lakh, 13,000, 1 lakh 16, 1 lakh 12, 1 lakh 12, and 1 lakh 12,000. Okay. So like this, the top 10, you can, the top 5, top 10, you can select for having the high salaries. Clear the rule, whatever you applied. Now again, go to the condition formatting. You can see top 10 percentage. 10%, top 10 means directly you are selecting. Out of 100 percentage, top 10 percentage means if we click on it, see, of course, the people who are on the top, only those people will be selected. So no issues in that. Okay. Top 10 means, for example, if there are 100 people, the top 10 people who are getting the more rank, very good marks, there will be the top 10. Okay. Top 10 percentage means finding the data in percentage manner. So out of 100 percentage, top 10 percentage means the people who are in the top 10, those people only will come. Okay. So bottom 10 means the last 10. Okay. Bottom 10 means what? The last 10. The people who are getting very, very less salaries. Okay. Less salaries. Click on it. I don't want to find 10. I think 5 is enough. So last 5. What is the low 5 salaries? So there are 39,000 salaries, there are 46, 47,000. So all these values comes under the last salary. High salaries are 1.2, but low salary is 40,000 change. So this operation also you can definitely do it with the help of condition formatting. And you can see there is an option called above average and below average. So what is the meaning of these two? For example, see here. For example, I will create a column here. Let's say I'm going to create a column called age column. So in the age column, I'm writing 4 years age, 7 years, 9 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, 120 years, 150 years, 160 years, 170 years, 180 years, 190 years, 191 years, 192 years, 193 years, 194 years, 195 years, 196 years, 197 years, 198 years, 199 years, 100 years, 101 years, 102 years, 103 years, 104 years, 105 years, 106 years, 107 years, 108 years, 109 years, 110 years, 111 years, 112 years, 113 years, 114 years, 115 years, 116 years, 117 years, 118 years, 119 years, 120 years, 121 years, 122 years, 123 years, 124 years, 125 years, 126 years, 127 years, 128 years, 129 11 years. Suppose I'm writing 15. Suppose imagine I'm having this. Imagine this is one of the column. I have created my own column. So in this particular column, so in the age column, first of all, in the age column, find the average. So in the age column, please find the average. What is the meaning of average? Average means sum of the values divided by number of values. Okay, sum of the values divided by number of values. So I'm targeting the age column. So in the age column, whatever the values are, they sum it up. So 4 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 15. 11 plus 15 divided by 5. So if you do the operation, 15 plus 11, 26, 26 plus 9, 35, 42, 46. 46 divided by 5. How much math calculation you are going to get? 5 answer, 5 nines are 45. You will be having 1 here. If I keep the dot, I can add 0. So 5 to the 10. What is the answer? 9.2 is the average. So in the age related column, the average value what I got, the average value what I got is 9.2. I'm getting 9.2. So keeping these things in mind, let me select the age column. Let me select the age column, go to the condition formatting, go to this option, above average, click on it. See the values which are more than 9.2. Above average means what was the average that we got? The average value that we got is 9.2. 9.2. So above average means the values which are more than 9.2 will be highlighted here. And you go to the condition formatting, clear the rule what you applied. Go to the condition formatting, total. Below the rule means the values which are less than 9.2, which are less than 9.2, clearly mentioned here. Yeah. So less than 9.2 is marking up here. Very simple. That is the purpose of using. That is the purpose of using this option. What is the option? Above average and below average. Okay. Guys, following me, all of you? Understood? Above average and below average. All of you following me? Okay. Now let's come back to the salary. So in the salary column, again, if I go to the condition formatting, say highlight cell completed, greater than, less than, in between also you can find out, equal to you can do. Let's say if you go to the top bottom rules, what are the top 10 salaries? What are the last 10 salaries? Above the average, what are the salaries are there? Below the average, what are the salaries are there? Clearly, I can represent. I can represent it very, very clearly here. Very clearly here. Now you can see a data bar option. Data bar is nothing but if the value is very low, if the value is very small, low bar will come. Okay, low bar will come. For example, you see, let me take this particular data. Imagine, let me take this data. 39,000, suppose if I'm taking a bar and you see, let's say the values like lower values means low bar, higher values means high bar. So based upon the bar also I can easily understand. So now see, I'm going to select the salary column. I'm going to the condition formatting. I'm going to the bar option. In the bar option, you can see yes, I'm representing the data in the form of bar. Like now, just like looking into the bar, just while looking into the bar, we can easily understand who are having the high salary. So the people who are having more than 8 years or 9 years of experience are having high salaries, which means you can see based on the bar. So you can go to the condition formatting, you can go to the bar. Here different colors you can give. So what color you want to give completely your wish. Okay. So different color patterns are available. Any color if you want to mention, please give that particular color. Please give that particular color to that particular column which you want, salary column. And you can see here there is a option called see. Okay, data bar is good. We can represent the data in the form of bar based on the value. Based on the value. Okay. So now you see the next one, color spaces. Color spaces means the background color. The background color. So let's say if the value is very less, the background color will be in one type. If the value is big, the background color will be in a different way. So the background color also will be you can maintain with the help of condition formatting. So let's say for example, if I select the next one here, the color space, if I select the next one, you see here, you see here, see the background color. Okay, you will the bars will be removed automatically because you are doing some other operation. You are doing some other operation, no? That's why the bars will be removed. See different things what you want to can do. Personally, I like this color. Why? Because you see the values which are very less, like let's say, okay, these values are okay, but I'm telling according to the data, the people who are getting the low salaries are having a red color. The people who are getting the average salaries are getting a white color, and the people who are getting the very good salaries has been marked with the help of green color. So like that, you can understand the data. No need of focusing on the value itself, like directly. Lot of people will do the same thing, like they will take a paper and pen in the real time also. So they will analyze point by point. Okay, this person is getting less salary, high salary. Why? You can use the sources what we have. Go to the condition formatting, you can use anything whatever you want. And here guys, you can see icons also you can give. Let's say if I give this one, the first one or the second one, what happens is if you have a good salary, green color, average salary, yellow color, if I'm not wrong, yes, and low salary means red color. See here, now you can see. So from here, from the years of experience 1.1, the people who are getting 1.1 years of experience till the 4.5 years of experience, their particular salaries list is mentioned here. And not only that, you see, not only that, if you just scroll down, you just scroll down, what happens? What happens? See, the people who are having the experience from 5 years to the 6.8, which means close to 7. The people who are having 5 to 7 years of experience are having average salaries. But the people who are having 7 years of experience to 10 years, very good salaries they are having. Okay. So like this, like see, imagine if you go to here, if you just clear the rules, if you just clear the rules, it's just empty. It is just empty. So that is the purpose of condition formatting. Condition formatting is used to understand the data instead of focusing on the values and wasting time. Simply, I will go to the condition formatting. I will keep a rule. What I will keep, the values, very good value. I mean, very low values means keep a red color. Average means keep a good, yellow color. Green color means very good color. Simple. Within seconds, we have done the operation. Within seconds, we have done the operation. So this is about condition formatting. Condition formatting means lot of options are there. Once again, I will give an overview. You can find the data. I mean, you can highlight. See, you can highlight the values, whatever you targeted. Let's say if you want the values more than 50,000 to be targeted means you can give that one. Let's say top 10 or last 10 you can select. You can give the bars. The bar size will be decided based upon the value, and also the background color you can give, and also some icons you can give. All these options are available. This is simply about condition formatting. Understood all of you till here? Understood? Okay. Now see here. Let's say, for example, We'll come back. Okay. So click on that particular condition formatting. I mean, the column, salary column. Let me go to the condition formatting. Clear the rule. I don't want to maintain anything. Please remove everything. Now I have the normal data. Now I have very normal data. So this is how condition formatting. So data insertions and condition formattings. Data insertions and condition formattings. As I mentioned here, it is used to understand the data based on the formatting techniques, like based upon the UI representations. Let's say you can give the bars or any particular representation like green, yellow, or red color content. Okay, so different things you can do it using the condition formatting. Now let's discuss about something like math operations. Okay, let's discuss something about the math operations in the Excel. So in the Excel, math operations means what generally? See, as I told you, once again, I'm telling you how you are watching the Excel with your eyes. The CPU will be not looking into the Excel in that way. Okay. So everything what you write in the Excel is completely related to mathematics only on the back end. Okay, but we can't use them or we can't see them. That's a different story. What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, let's say if you do any operation in the Excel, definitely it is just because of the math operations. For example, see if I go to Excel, if I just go to my Excel, now there are few math operations that I just want to teach you one by one. So first let me do sum. Let me do addition. Sum means what? Addition. I want to do the sum operation. So how you will do the sum operations? How you will be doing the sum operations? Let's come here. Let's come to the Excel sheet. So I will be explaining you with the help of small data, like why to work on the big data and get confused. Understand the concept here. I'm going to work with the small data. I'm going to work with very small data. So in this small data, now see how the addition will be done. The point is, let's say, let me do it here. How the addition will be done. See guys, in the Excel, I'm telling you. So you can tell me, sir, 10 plus 30 or else 1 plus 30. I think there is an issue with my keyboard. So 10 plus 30, how much guys? What will be the answer? 10 plus 30. If I click on enter, you can see it looks like 10 plus 30 only. It's not adding up. It's not adding. If you write 10 plus 30, 10 divided by 30, 10 multiplied by 30, anything you write, it on to do the operation. Mathematical operation will be not done. Why, sir? Why the math operation is not happening? Not happening. Why? Because, see, you keep only one thing in mind. You keep only one thing in mind, that is, when you want to do the math operation, when you want to do the when you want to do the math operation, when you want to do the math operation, we need to use a operator called equal to. So when you use the equal to operator, when you use the equal to operator, then only you can say, then only the math operation will be worked, or else it treats like a normal data input only. For example, you go to the Excel. Let's say if you go to the Excel, in the Excel, what you have done here, see, you just have given the equal, you haven't given any equal to here. Simply you have returned 10 plus 20. So the addition won't happen. Why? Because 10 plus 30 you are doing fine. In between 10 and in between 30, you are having the plus. What this plus will do, the plus need to add, but that operation will be not done by the Excel. So Excel won't give the permission to the plus operator to do the addition for the value 10 and to the addition for the value So, for example, here, let's say, then what we have to do? Then, sir, okay. So, for example, if I'm writing 10 plus 30, if I click on enter, see, if I click on enter, so the value is like that one. It's not changing anything. It's not changing anything. So that's what I mentioned. If you want to write the formula, when you want to do the math operation, please use equal to. So now see here, very simple I will do. I will write equal to. If you write equal to, automatically the Excel will start understanding. Okay, user is about to write the formula. User is about to write the formula. So I am writing equal to. After writing the equal to, see, I will write 10 plus 30. 10 plus 30. Just give me a minute. 10 equal to 10 plus 30. Okay. Equal to 10 plus 30. If I click on enter, now see 10 plus 30 is nothing but 40. Operation has been done. So if I click on this particular cell, if I click on this particular cell, sir, can you tell me the formula which you written inside? See, this value is coming. The value 40 is coming because of this particular formula. Okay. So this is the formula which I have written on the back end to get the value 40. To get the value 40. See, I'm getting the 40. 10 plus 30 is nothing but 40. So directly I'm doing. Okay. I'm doing it directly. Now, can you maintain in any column base or anywhere? Yes, you can maintain anywhere these operations. For example, let me do one thing. I already told you in the Excel, if you want to collect anything, use the column indicators. For example, if I want to add 4 along with this value, 91,738. I want to add these two values. I want to add these two values, this value 4 and I want to add 91,738. These two I want to add. So I will write the logic here. I already told you. I already told you. So if you are going to write the formulas, just give me a minute. Okay. So I want to add the value 4 with the help of 91,738. So in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a formula here. What formula you are going to write? First write equal to. After that you can think. First write equal to. After writing the equal to, see, this 4 belongs to years of experience column. This 4 belongs to years of experience column. So in the years of experience, the value 4 is located at A13. See, A13, the location of that particular value is very, very important. Directly you can't do anything without the column indicators I told you. So the value 4 belongs to A and it belongs to 13. Next, 91,738. 91,738. So this belongs to B. This belongs to B22. B22. So now see, come here. So what I'm going to do is, I am going to do one operation, that is this particular value. I'm just clicking there, it will come here. So A13 value, I want to do the addition. I want to do the addition. Sorry. I want to do the addition. Sorry. I want to do the addition with the help of this value. See, A13 and B12. A13 means 4, B22 means 91,738. These two values I am going to add B. That's why I am giving the plus operator. That's why I am giving the plus operator. If I click on enter, if I click on enter, see, come here, click on enter. If I click on enter, 91,738 plus 4, 91,740. 91,742. Okay, so this is how the additions will be done. Not only additions, I'm telling you, any math operation if you want to do, you need to use a sign which is known as an equal to. You need to use a option known as an equal to. Okay, that's why I am writing equal to. Now see, now come here, guys. Now come here. Age column is there. Suppose if I will do one thing. What I have to do is I want to add this value with this value. So 39,343 I want to add with 1.1. So 39,343 plus 1.1, 46,000 plus 1.5, 60,150 plus 3. So all the this value and this value I want to add. So if you want to add, what you have to do? Very, very simple. Come here. So you just come here. I will write here additional addition result. Addition addition result. Okay. Addition result. So what I'm going to do is, yeah. So here, sir, what you are going to write the formula? Very simple. As I mentioned already, when you are about to write the formula, first write equal to. First do equal to. First give the equal to operation. Okay, I will tell you why only equal to, why not other symbols. All these options I will tell you in upcoming sections. Don't worry about it. I'm giving the overview about how they work. So I'm giving equal to. After giving equal to, what I have to do? This value, which means A2. See the value A2. I want to I want to add with B2. I want to add with B2. If I click on enter, I'm going to get the value. Okay. Next one. Next one, I want to write a formula. So equal to. So 1.3, I want to do the addition. 1.3, which means A3, I want to do the addition with B3. B3. So if I click on enter, I'm going to get the result. So now you do one thing. Select it here. Select one solution. Drag down. Completely drag down. You just drag down till the end. So automatically all the things will be done. For example, 12,187. Sorry, 1,21,872 plus 10.5. See, 1,21,882.50. The value is adding or not. So anywhere, one thing if you do, suppose if you do here, what is the math operation behind this value? See, what is the math operation behind this value? A23. In the A23, which means 7.1, is going to add with B23, which means 98,273. So like this, you are going to get the operation. You can just do it for one value. And if you just drag it, automatically the values are going to come. Automatically, the value addition will be done. So that is the power of Excel. Internally, if you drag the cells, the cell content will be added. For example, let's say here, suppose if you're writing a formula, what I'm doing here is, suppose if I write 10, 10, 11, 21, 22, 23. Imagine I'm writing something like this. If I want to add this to, what I will write here, so in the G2, first of all, so equal to in the G2 plus H2 I want to add. Okay, fine. You will get the result. But when you drag downwards, the down cell, this cell belongs to 3. So G will be like that only. 2 changes to 3. H will be like that only. 2 changes to 3 because you're dragging downside. So G3 plus H3 means, of course, you will be getting the 7 plus 11. So automatically, whenever the cell is changing, on the back end, the cell number will also change. That's why you are getting the result. So directly, but with the help of Excel operations directly, we can do the operations, anything you give. So since there is a very big data, so it might be not so easy to understand. You do one thing, pass a small data here. For example, as I mentioned, I will pass 11, I will pass 21, I will pass 44, I will pass 55, I will pass, I will pass 9. Okay. See here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the formula. So I'm going to write equal to. After writing the equal to, I want to write the formula. What formula? So 4 and 11 I want to add. I want to add the value 4 and 11. In that case, 4 belongs to what? G2. See, 4 belongs to G2. G2 I want to add with H2. Definitely I will get the solution. See, I'll get the solution. 11 plus 4, 15. When you drag downwards, see, when you just drag this downwards, when you drag this downwards, G to H2. Next cell means what? Of course, 3. So G2 changes to G3, H2 changes to H3. That's why you are getting the value. See, 15 plus 9, 24. If you directly click on it, so it belongs to G6, which means 15, and H6, which means 9. Automatically, yeah, the value. So this is about little bit like only introduction I have given for the math operation. Lot of math operations, operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, let's say if conditions, not conditions, time and date functionalities, okay, table creations, table maintenance, lot of things are there in the Excel to do mathematically. We'll do one by one. So till here, if you have any doubts, you can ask me, guys. Let's say in the data insertion, how can we insert the data? I clearly told you. You need to create your own columns and you need to create your own data inside it. If you want to change the colors, definitely you can change. And also clearly we have seen end to end about condition formatting, each and every option. So what is the purpose of using condition formatting? Instead, instead of using the data directly and getting confused, you can use the condition formatting. After using the condition formatting, you can represent the data in the form of bars, in the form of icons, in the form of background color. If you want to select a greater than, less than, like whatever you want, you can do with the help of condition formatting so that it will be very easy for us to express the insights from the data to the client. And also we have seen the introduction part of the math operation. So in the next section tomorrow, we will see sum, count, average, median, minimum, maximum, difference, uh, logical operators, bitwise operators. Okay, a lot of things are there. We'll see one by one. So till here, any queries you can ask me, guys. Akila, Bhaskar, Deepti, Manasa, any doubts you can ask me. Revati, Ravi. All clear, guys? Okay. Okay, these Excel sheets I will upload in the drive. Please collect from there and do practice. Okay. See you tomorrow same time. Thank you.